Hello everyone, John McNamara from Highball Advisors, and another episode of Questions and Answers. And this one comes from Mr. Two Fingers. I don't know who that is. He has a question about spouse annuities. And he says, what happens if your spouse also works for the railroad, right? So that's all he wrote. So I think what he wants to know is, well, do I get two annuities, two railroad annuities? Do I just get the primary and the spouse? Well, let me explain how it works, right? So if you both have worked for the railroad, and let's say one is a high earner, let's say one has a annuity of $5,000 a month coming in, right? So your spousal annuity would be, let's say, $2,500 for the spouse, right? But let's say the other railroader is entitled to $4,000 a month, right? So you're saying, well, wait a second, if we weren't married, we would have $9,000 coming in. Well, you would still have $9,000. They just calculate it differently. So you have the primary, which would be the $5,000, right? Then the secondary, which is that $4,000 amount. But the way they calculate it would be $2,500 of your spousal annuity, and then they would top up the other $1,500 to get you to that $4,000. So you would still have the $9,000 a month railroad retirement annuity. A little confusing on the way they do it, but that's the way it works. So they just deduct the spousal annuity from that second, that lower income annuity from the lower waged earner, I guess would be the way to do it. So I hope that helps you, Mr. Two Fingers, whoever you are. Please send in your questions to John at Highball Advisors, and I'll try to do a video on them. In the meantime, stay safe, stay on track, and take care.